fell on your nose at the J bar.
Offensively, we'll start with number 7 at quarterback, 5'11", 165.3, 5'11", 170, a freshman, Ben Beck. The other guard, number 32, 5'10", 225, a sophomore, Trent Panasek. The wide receiver, number 24, 5'9", 150, a sophomore, Ron Shanks. The fullback, number 33, 5'9", 160, a sophomore, Luke Balin. And at the center position, 5'8", 190, a sophomore, number 55, Robert Jasper. At a quarterback, number 5, 5'11", 170, a junior, Matt Selvig. The other corner, number 10, 5'8", 155, a junior, Jeff Jones. The defensive end, number 14, 5'11", 162, a sophomore, Nikolai Lund. Linebacker, number 18, 6 foot 180, a senior, Justin Hansen. The other linebacker, number 20, 6 foot 185, a junior, Chauncey Hendren. The safety position, number 22, 5'8", 145, a sophomore, David Lybrand. Defensive end, number 55, 5'9", 168, a freshman, Jordan Baker. And the nose guard, number 85, 6 foot 228, a junior, Chance Hammer. Spartans are coached by John Baker, assisted by Sean Cromwell, Morganoy, and Jason Wolf.
Good.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Get it underway.
Seth Nelson to do the kicking, and the kick is in the air, taken at the 1 yard line by Shanks. Shanks around the right-hand side with some running room and gets up to about the 25-yard line.
Ron Shanks with
From their own 25.
The quick pitch in the backfield to Daner, and he gets around the right-hand side and closely, or the gap.
Daner with the carry.
Closes on out. Shanks wide to the left. The quarterback Bush around the left-hand side. Quarterback keeper, and maybe gets back.
Bush with the quarterback
line
keeper.
of scrimmage. Bush up over center, drops back to pass, and the lefty throws it short of his receiver.
Pass intended for Ron.
Shandron, the deep back, to receive for the Spartans.
Kicking in the wind.
The punt is a low one.
Wind cheater.
And gets a good cowboy roll.
Rolls out of bounds and about to see where this goes.
Live Brandon Hansen, the ends. Selvig up over center with the pitch around the left-hand side as Handren cuts towards the middle and around the left-hand side. It looks
Kid has
like
got more
Handren with a long run.
Handren.
60 yards for the touchdown.
60-yard run by Chauncey Handren. Chauncey got around. And now Librand goes in motion to the left. The pitch to Hansen around the right-hand side and bowls his way to the end zone.
With the conversion.
Your score at the end of
30. Savage defeated Fairview 56-16.
Better pick that cannon, blow your eardrums out.
Another good kick.
Yeah,
could be.
Got that wind behind him. Behind his blockers. There you go. Up, up, up. He's loose.
Ron Shanks with a return.
Running out of bounds, first and 10 of the 38 for the Cowboys.
Bush up over center.
Flag on the play.
Flies the line. One of the ends.
5-0
or 4-0 now.
The handoff, first man through. That is Malin, and he is stacked up.
Malin with the carry, brought down by.
Quarterback Bush drops back to pass and shoots one long and short of the receiver.
Pass intended.
Receiver, Culbertson.
Cowboys in the shotgun. Bush with the little screen pass, falls incomplete.
Green pass intended for Beck.
Too busy blocking.
And the punt is near blocked. Hendren takes it at the 22-yard line.
Watch the
Around the left-hand side with good running room, still on his feet, and finally run out of bounds.
Chauncey Hendren with the return.
The handoff, first man through is Lund, and Lund gets through a couple of tackles around the left-hand side, nearly breaks another.
Nikolai Lund with the carry.
He's up to close to the 5-yard marker. Lund and Hendren in the eye. Handoff, takes the handoff, first man through. Quarterback keeper is Selvig, and
Selvig with the keeper.
A couple on the carry. The lines up over center. With the pitch around the right-hand side to Hendren, and Hendren dives. Will be close to getting into the backfield. And there's the quarterback sneak is Selvig.
Selvig with the keeper. For the score.
At the 8:35 mark.
Hendren, Chauncey the deep back.
Handoff goes to Hendren,
Well,
and
that's Hendren.
his way into the
With the conversion.
for two more.
So with 8:32 remaining,
Score on the inside.
first quarter, the Spartan 16, the Cowboys
Spartans
9.
on top. Listen, Spartan football on KCGM and Scobey.
Yeah, keep kicking me that one all the time. Ooh.
Shotgun. And the mishandled snap by Bush. And Bush just falls on it.
Fumble on the play, recovers by Bush.
Bush or
And Daner split out wide, and the pitch around the right-hand side to Malin. And Malin is buried in the backfield.
Dillon takes the pitch.
Chauncey Hendren.
Out wide to the right. He quarterbacks Bush. He will come around the left-hand side. Keeper, a fumble on the play, and diving on it looks like one of the
Bush with the keeper.
And the quarterback Bush will drop back
There's a duck.
and floats one deep. The intended receiver.
Your high running backs that Culbertson had on the field.
The punt is a low one, rolls out to the
Rolls down the 35-yard line.
First center. He hands off first man through, bobbles it, his lung hangs onto it, and gets good yardage.
Got something
On
Doing all
kind of
right.
a broken up
Nikolai Lund.
Jones and Hendren in the backfield. Hand off first man through is Jones, and Jones will be close to a first down. Selvig with the keeper around the left-hand side with good running room, cuts back to the middle, and Selvig.
Matt Selvig with the keeper and the touchdown.
Cut back to the middle to avoid some tackle. And line ran wide left, the pitch in the backfield to Hendren. Hendren cuts around.
Chauncey Hendren with the conversion. Flag on the play.
Fullback Hendren at the tail. Selvig will drop back to pass into the end zone. All alone is Justin Hansen.
Selvig's pass complete to Justin Hansen.
For
the conversion.
Mark, it's the Spartans.
Lord.
The score. Culbertson Cowboys 0.
So
That wind is getting stronger.
I think you're right.
It sounds.
There's your cut.
Shanks with the return.
Kick
30.
the little shuttle pass back to Daner.
John Daner with the carry.
For the Cowboys.
Bush with the handoff, first man through, and that is Malin.
Boy, he's smacked by a host of Spartan.
Quarterback Bush up over center. Shanks wide to the left, handoff to the second man, Daner, and Daner is stacked up.
He's not going to get there.
Daner.
Malin and Daner. Bush handoff, first man through, and that's
Hands on the
is
spot.
Malin. And boy,
It's on the spot.
I don't believe he got a
he
little
did.
mix-up on the handoff there as again Hendren.
they get the handoff to Hendren, and Hendren cuts
Chauncey Hendren with the carry.
up to about.
A long 5 or a short 6.
Handoff goes to Hendren around the left-hand side, nearly loses his footing, regains it, and
Yes, he
he's
did.
coming in for down the left side.
Chauncey Hendren.
Great cutback run there by Chauncey.
35 yards for the touchdown.
Yards out to score one more time for the Spartans.
Boom.
Hendren again lighting up his foot.
And Librand in the backfield. Handoff goes to Librand, he cuts around
Come
the
on,
right-hand side, and
David
Librand
Librand with the conversion run.
scoots into the end zone. KCGM and Scobey.
I was gonna say we're gonna get a lot.
Well, the Admiral sat out in his sloop drinking champagne watching. Oops.
Finally, the fourth time, Bunny wouldn't bring the football back.
That's a good
Snare
kick.
puts the boots to it, and taken back by Shanks at the 10-yard line. Shanks
On the
around
right
the
side.
right-hand side, gets a couple of blocks,
Keep
still on
going,
his feet,
keep going.
and finally brought down
Shanks with the return.
the 25-yard.
10 Cowboys.
Bush with the handoff to Malin, and Malin is brought down.
Malin with the carry.
We're going to work on
And Malin in the backfield, and the pitch around the
Where's he
right-hand
at?
side, fumble, and looks like
Fumble on the play.
The indication we get from Chauncey Hendren is that the Spartans have the football.
Chauncey don't have a whistle.
And
Jones the fullback. Handoff goes to Librand. Librand bounces off one, and
Librand with the carry.
more. And in the backfield, handoff. Jones gets around the left-hand side.
Jeff Jones with the
and
carry.
gets up close to the first down. Quarterback for the Spartans. Get the handoff to Librand. Librand around the left side, and
David
really
Librand
getting in is David
with the carry.
Librand. Spartan, the pitch around the right-hand side. That's Librand. Librand follows his blocker, Jones, and Librand.
David Librand with the extra effort and the touchdown.
tough line.
Libran lined up in the eye, and now the flag spot Maldonado out to the right.
Tossing
And the pitcher on the left-hand side is Librand, and
Lyran short
is short.
on the conversion attempt.
First quarter. And Sean Daner and Seth. A low line drive bouncing football down to the 15 into the 10 where it's picked up by
They can't get a break.
Daner, and Daner cuts it up.
Daner with the
side.
return.
We have
Shanks split out wide left. And Bush with the
Auction.
keeper around the right-hand side gets
cut.
a
There you
couple
go.
of blocks and runs.
Bush with the keeper.
Shanks wide right, and the quarterback Bush fires
Good
one out
catch.
to the flat, and that is caught by Daner. Daner gets cross
Don Daner
to the 35-yard
with the
line.
reception.
Center. Daner and Malin. Handoff goes to Daner, and Daner gets
Don Daner with the carry.
the 30-yard line. Bush up over center. Handoff goes to Daner, and Daner straight up the middle with
he should be
Don
on
Daner with the carry.
first down.
shotgun is Bush. Backs the pass. Bush fires one
It is.
deep into the end zone. Has a man
Oh,
open
good catch.
and through the
Oh.
hands of
Oh.
Shanks. Quarterback Bush.
Good block.
With the keeper around the left-hand side, and Bush
Bush with the keeper.
is nailed in the backfield.
Four.
Right. Quarterback Bush over center. Now he'll drop back to pass. Fires one and nearly picked off by one of the Spartans. Bush in the shotgun. Bush looks downfield, has a receiver
Good
open,
catch.
and hits Daner close to the first down marker.
Going to be a little.
The quarterback, first man handoff, first man through is Lund, and Lund gets out to call it the 20-yard line. High. Selvig up over center, handoff, once again, first man through is
Lund
Lund.
with the carry.
Nikolai Lund.
Over center, handoff, or he fakes a handoff, the keeper.
Selvig with the keeper.
I believe he's going to be a little bit short.
I think so too.
Quarterback Steve.
Selvig with the
Selvig with the keeper.
is Selvig.
For the first down.
40 left. Clock running.
Selvig with the handoff, first man through is Lund. And Lund gets a couple yards on the
Nikolai
ground. And
Looks
Joey
good to
Lee
me.
wide left. Handoff goes to Jones, and Jones with a lineup over center. Handoff goes to Librand, and Librand is brought
David
down.
Vibrand with the carry brought down.
And the kick in the air will
Shake that baby.
go out of bounds.
From the shotgun.
Bush is
Pass.
a long
Turn around.
downfield
Oh,
pass.
it's gotta be a flag.
and
Pass intended.
Bush with the handoff to Daner. Daner straight up
Oh,
the
there he
middle
goes.
and all the way up
Don
to
Daner
the 30
with the carry.
Spartans with a little shoddy tackling there.
It's the long count. Handoff, second man through. Daner straight up the middle and
Don
another
Daner
down
with the carry.
for the Cowboys.
Look out,
Yep,
Larry.
Jones with
Yep,
the-
Jones.
Bush up over center. The pitcher on the right-hand side is Daner. Daner cuts it back to the middle.
Daner with the carry.
Gets up.
Yeah, I think so.
We had movement on the,
Flag on the play.
I believe, the defensive line jumps.
And Daner in the backfield. Bush drops back to pass.
Oh.
Shoots one out the left-hand side and dropped by Malin out to the left. Bush drops back to pass. Gonna have to
Good
hurry
block.
now. He cuts it back up the middle and gets some yardage on the carry.
Bush with the keeper.
Gets it about up to the 5-yard.
And the high snap. Regains
Oh, there's
control.
that clip.
Bush is gonna have to hurry. Shoots one
Ooh,
into the
there's
end
also
zone
interference.
and
Flags on the play.
and out to the left. In the shotgun is Bush. Bush drops back to pass. Has to hurry.
Get him.
Having trouble on the left-hand side.
Oh, that
and
looked
shoots it.
Bush pass complete for the touchdown. Here's Sean Daner.
With the catch in the end zone.
good. Basically is it, isn't it?
The high
Quarter number 3. Good kick. In the end zone. No, he's got it.
Time, Spartans first and 10.
handoff goes to the first man through. That is Nikolai Lund. And Lund
Capital. And don't know injuries or what, but Grizzlies lead it 14-2.
Nice.
And breaking a tackle, nearly breaking loose for
Johnson
Andrew, but holding on for
With the carry.
the Spartans playing in that one. Ex-Spartans, I should
Flags
say.
on the play.
Who played today or not? Jay didn't know last time I talked to
handoff
him.
goes
Was he
around
hurt?
the left-hand
Yeah, he
side
sprained his
to
ankle last
Chauncey
week.
Handren. Cuts back and
They
Chauncey.
were gonna do another.
Wide right is Ralston. Pitch in the backfield goes to
That's a good
Handren.
block.
Handren around the right-hand side. Breaks a couple tackles and
Chauncey Henry.
knocked out of bounds.
Out of bounds, you should have
Selvig
started
up over
the clock
center
until the
and
snap.
Selvig with the keeper.
Selvig with the keeper.
Tight. Lund and Hendren in the backfield, and flags fly.
Flags on the play.
And is almost blocked. Getting away, it is Selvig. Daner takes it up to 25, gets up.
Daner with the return.
Field.
Brought down by Hendren.
14-2. That was with 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Ooh.
Bush with the keeper around the right
Bush with the
field
keeper.
side, and
Brought down by Selvig.
Whalen in the backfield. Bush, he'll drop back to pass. Shoots one out to
Well, he completes the pass
That's
on the far
complete to
side.
Sean Daner.
Bush lined up in the
Holy
shotgun.
smokes,
And a
ball.
high snap
Go
goes
get him,
in
Chance.
for
Go get him.
Bush's
Come
head.
on.
And Bush
don't get
finally
that face
corrals
mask.
it. Back at the 15-yard.
Well, you should be able to get a wind.
The kick is
Back
deep,
up.
and
There you go.
Hendren is going to take it back at the
Go.
25-yard
Good,
line.
good job.
Cuts back, and now he's out down the far side. He has a little running room, and he's going to be run out of bounds on the
Choice by
far
that.
side.
Hendren with the return.
34-yard line, 36.
Selvig with the handoff to Hendren. Hendren straight up the middle
Hendren with the carry.
with the ends in. Handoff goes to Hendren around the right-hand side. Breaks a couple tackles and
Hendren with the carry.
should get the first down. Selvig lined up over center. Fakes the handoff. Back to pass is Selvig. And throws it into the hands.
Selvig's pass picked off by Ron Shanks.
Intended receiver was. It looks like not good over on the far sideline. The pass was intended for.
Movement in the backfield.
Right.
Right. Malin in the backfield. Handoff goes to
Ball.
Daner. Fumble. And it looks like the Spartan
Daner with the carry.
this one.
I believe Dave
Fumble on the
in there. That is.
With the long snap, handoff goes to Hendren. Hendren is
Chauncey
ready
Hendren
maybe
with the carry.
the line of scrimmage. The ends in tight. Handoff, first man through. That's Lund. Breaks a couple tackles and
Nikolai Lund with the carry.
close to the 10-yard line.
Brought down by Sean Daner.
Field. Handoff to Lund, and Lund surges forward and maybe gets a yard on the carry.
Hit
Lund with the
by
carry.
4th and 1.
Handoff goes to Hendren. Breaks a couple tackles.
Chauncey Hendren breaking tackles for the touchdown.
Kept on his feet and kept it going. Chauncey.
I jump every time. I know
And
it's coming.
Libran lined up in the backfield, and Selvig with the keeper around the right end.
Matt Selvig with the keeper.
End zone for
the conversion.
on KCGM and Scobey. I think it's just a run. Live, they have their own. I think they just run.
Clock runs on.
Yep.
And he hit it.
And the kickoff
Boom. But it's still
by
going.
Nelson,
Oh.
taken at the
Duck.
25-yard line by Luke
Luke
Malin.
Malin.
And Malin
Oh,
in
fine.
the shotgun
Right.
is Bush, and Bush
Oh, right.
out to Shanks and overshot the
Pass
receiver.
intended for
There
Daner.
was Shane leading in that one.
Bush with the shotgun and rifles one way downfield.
Pass intended for Sean Daner. Incomplete.
Up
Defended by
in
Seth.
Reverse.
Bush
Oh,
with the reverse
no.
over to Shanks, and Shanks
just
can't
went
hang
out
on
of
to the
bounds, huh?
football, and looks like the Spartans might have it.
Well, did it do the Spartans?
Fumble.
And Maldonado in tight, handoff, first man through. That's Jeff
Jones.
Jones, and Jones will break
Yeah,
it up the
Jones
left-hand
for the
side.
touchdown.
Good run by Jones, cuts it back.
52-6 football game.
Selvig with the extra point, the
Oops.
quarterback keeper,
Oh.
and
He wasn't supposed to be a
goes
keeper.
nowhere.
The NCI Sagebrush Cellular scoreboard, the Spartans 52, and the
Well, this one should be a bouncer.
Back at Plainsman Field, where Seth Nelson with the boot is taken
Oh, he's still alive. Keep going.
by Ben Beck, and Beck still on his feet
Ben Beck.
across midfield. Cowboys take over. The handoff goes up to Daner up the middle.
Good job.
Sean Daner.
continues.
Handoff goes to Daner. Daner around the left-hand
Loose.
side, up the middle, breaks a couple
Down there.
tackles, and all the way
With
up
the carry.
to
Brought down by Labrand and Jeff.
Bush with the snap, drops back to pass, and intercepted by Seth Nelson. Nelson was still on his
Seth
feet.
Nelson
Now,
with the interception.
Flags fly.
Flag on the play. Brought down by Ben Beck.
And Lund in the backfield. In the handoff.
Still going.
That's not Lund, that is
Travis Oller with the carry.
Aller gets up to the 15-yard line.
18th they play.
In the 18th.
The last game that's here.
Pitch around the left-hand side to Jones, and Jones will
Flag on the play, Jeff.
Spartans with the 10-yard penalty. pitch around the right-hand side to Jones, and Jones just
Tackled by his own
Nearly
guy.
broke that.
Jeff Jones.
Our
JV is almost better in
Savage
reverse.
here in Scobey on the 18th.
All our JV's
another
playing
pitch
versus
around the
too.
left-hand side to Jeff Jones, gets a good block, and
Come on,
Jones
Jeff.
still on his
Jeff
feet.
Jones with the carry.
Touchdown saving tackle.
Jeff on the
Brought
The fullback with the handoff, and Lund still on his feet,
Keep going.
and
Nikolai Lund with the carry.
to the 34-yard
Brought
line.
down by Tori
breaking
Amundsen.
tackles.
Lybrand, the
Right
new
in.
quarterback, handoff to Aller. Aller spin move in the
Travis Aller
and Aller
with the carry.
with the carry gets up to in the backfield. Handoff goes to Aller.
Keep going. Keep
Aller
going.
still on his feet around the left side and cuts it back to the middle.
That'd be good for that
Aller
kid.
all the way up to
Travis Aller with the carry.
Oh, it was.
Down there.
and the
Flags on the play.
Lybrand lines up over center. A long count. A pitch in the backfield
Keep
goes
going.
to Aller. Aller cuts it up and
Travis Aller with the carry.
close to the goal line is Travis Aller.
Looks like they're going to spot it just short of the
He left in. Hand off to Aller, and Aller gets into the
Travis Aller with the touchdown.
Six more for the Spartans, 58.
We'll get 6 more.
To
down to that first
Pass
and
to
goal.
the end.
Lybrand.
Nope. Sweet.
He'll pitch it in the backfield to Aller, and Aller does not get in.
Travis Aller with the carry, short.
Score on the NCGM and Scobey.
I'm caught between the helmets.
I did
Ripped
that.
the end of his
That's what
face.
happened.
Oh, the Spartans kicking off.
A high bounce taken at the 10-yard
Dislocated
line
his shoulder.
by Johnston. Johnston around the left-hand side with good running room, and Johnston all the way past midfield at about the Spartan.
3:15 today.
And the flag's
Oh, yeah,
down.
on
Some
the play.
movement on the line
Yeah.
as the Cowboys break the huddle.
Bush with the handoff
You're gonna get a
to
tackle too.
Daner, and
Sean Daner
wrapped up.
with the carry. Kelby Hammer with the tackle.
Hammer with the tackle. Boy, that's
Bush up over center, drops back to pass, shoots one
Good
out
catch.
to Malin, and
Pass.
his pass is
Intended for
incomplete.
Malin, incomplete.
dropping the
Austin Linder,
60.
Linder.
Oh, there you go.
Cut up.
the quarterback keeper Bush.
Bush with the keeper. Brought down by Orr.
And is brought down at the
Scobey, Culbertson winning it, I believe, was 34-28.
The punt taken back at the 12-yard line by Gerard, and
Matt Gerard
gets up
with the return.
and hitting out wide. Lybrand, the quarterback. The handoff goes to Aller around the left-hand side. and
Travis Aller with the carry.
is Bulldog.
Awfully.
Aller lines up in the slot back. Now they'll send him in motion around the right-hand side. Lybrand with the long count. The pitch around the right-hand side to Jones, and Jones still on
Jones with the carry. Flags on the play.
And the Spartans handled Circle easily, and Terry all over
Football action for the JVs Monday.
for center, and we'll just take a knee,
Lybrand takes a knee.
and that should do it.
And that will be the ball game.
5 seconds left on the clock.
Final score, the Scobey Spartans 58, Culbertson Cowboys 6. We'll check Fairview.
Lisa GM and Scobey.
Where you gonna go babysit?
To the Grizz.
Good idea. Thanks.
Oh, my.
And first of all, let's take a look at football. And it'll be the Red Devils. They'll be hopping on the bus and traveling to Hardin Friday night. See if they can't get back on the winning track. The Sydney Eagles will also be traveling this weekend. Big game for them. They go to Billings Central. That game is for 4 p.m. Friday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon Friday. Fairview, wow, they'll be hosting number 10 ranked Scobey Friday night. There's another big game in that North Sea. Freud Lake, they'll be coming to Savage on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. The Lambert Lions, well, they're making the long trip out to Joplin Inverness Saturday. Circle Ritchie, they go to Jordan Friday night. The Terry Terriers, they're going to be playing the number 5 ranked Bulldogs now, and they'll be playing them in Ekalaka Friday night. Another big game for the Longhorns from Webo. Now ranked number 7, they'll be traveling to play number 2 now, Hysham. That'll be Friday night, so there's another big must game for the Longhorns. Beach is at Hettinger Friday night. Another battle of the unbeatens for Baker. The number 1 ranked Spartans will take on number 5 Plentywood Friday night up north. Carter County Bulldogs, we said, have Terry for homecoming Friday night. Poplar goes to Harlem Friday. Wolf Point, they play at Chinook Saturday night. Culbertson has the week off. Floyd Lake Redhawks, they play at Savage, as we said, Saturday at 1 o'clock, and Plentywood hosts number 1 Baker Friday night. DCC has, of course, their big dedication of their 2 fields this weekend, and there'll be some baseball played, alumni games, and the softball, fast pitch softball will also have a game, and they'll have a game with Billings on Sunday. In golf, Glendive and Sydney will be taking the golf teams, and most of the teams that have golf will be heading for divisionals, and the divisionals for Glendive and Sydney are at Billings Friday and Saturday. As far as cross-country is concerned, the big event this week is the Miles City Invitational. Sydney, Poplar, Wolf Point, they will be there. Now, let's turn to some volleyball and a big schedule there. DCHS, they go to a Billings tournament on Saturday. The Lady Eagles from Sydney, they're at Miles City Friday. Fairview participates in the Culbertson tournament Saturday. Savage goes to Bainville Friday, then to Culbertson also on Saturday. The Lambert Lions host Jordan tomorrow, and then they're at Culbertson on Saturday. The Ritchie Royals play at Terry Friday. Circle Wildcats, well, they're in Ekalaka for an invitational tournament on Saturday. Terry will host Ritchie Friday, go to Ekalaka Saturday. The Lady Longhorns from Webo, they entertain Hysham Friday, and then we'll go down to Ekalaka on Saturday. Beach will go to Belfield Southhart tomorrow. They'll play at a Dickinson tournament Saturday, and then we'll host Hettinger next Tuesday. The Lady Spartans stay home this week. Host Shepherd Friday, Bowman Saturday. Ekalaka has their own tournament, as we've said, on Saturday. Poplar is on the road this weekend. At Harlem Friday, at Chinook Saturday. Wolf Point is at home with Circle Friday and Malta Saturday. Culbertson is at Nashua Friday, and then they have a tournament on Saturday. Floyd Lake hosts Scobey Friday, goes to Culbertson Saturday. And the Lady Cats of Plentywood, they're at Chinook Friday, then back to Harlem on Saturday. So as we said, lots of action all weekend long. Turning to some ag news now, wheat production in Montana rose sharply from last year, with the winter wheat crop faring much better this year. The State Agriculture Statistics Service says spring wheat production was, well below last year's levels. Overall, wheat production did total 137.5 million bushels. That compares to 109.9 million bushels a year ago, when farmers were dealing with drought and pretty dismal winter wheat crop. This year, winter wheat production hit 63.6 million bushels, almost 3 times what it produced a year ago. Farmers seeded 1.8 million acres to wheat, winter wheat, for the second largest acreage planted since 1996. And the Statistics Service says greater yields and more harvested acres helped bump up the production. Well, we got something to celebrate next week. Of course, it's National 4-H Week. That'll be getting underway October 5th and run through the 11th. 4-H calls itself the nation's largest youth organization. Education specialists at land-grant universities throughout the United States develop the 4-H learning model and curriculum materials. In 4-H, members learn by doing, gaining practical skills about things that interest them, such as animals, horticulture, leadership, and, well, just a bunch of other topics. In the process, they also gain life skills, such as making decisions, managing resources, and communicating effectively. Montana 4-H is the youth development component of Montana State University's extension. It's managed at the county level by MSU extension agents. Funding for 4-H is provided through the partnership between the U.S. Department of Agriculture, MSU, and the county commissioners, with a lot of help from the Montana 4-H Foundation. Let's turn now to the Glendive Farmers Elevator. Here are some closing prices for you today. First of all, 12% spring wheat closed today at $3.27. 13% at $3.35. 14, $3.43. 15% spring wheat was at $3.47 at today's close. Ordinary winter wheat, $3.02. 11.5, $3.17. 13% winter wheat, $3.24. Feed barley unchanged at $1.85. Corn remained at $2.70. Soybeans, a little up again for soybeans, closing at $6.03 a bushel today. For your information, the Harvest Dinner and Bazaar is going to be held this Sunday the 5th. The Lambert School, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The dinner will be in the multi-purpose room. The bazaar will be in the music room, sponsored by the First Lutheran Church this year. Roast beef, salad bar, homemade buns and pies, should be delicious food. And a free will offering, of course, will be taken. The Harvest Dinner and Bazaar, the Lambert School, this coming Sunday. Well, on our focus on the family commentary, Dr. James Dobson points out that the right to criticize must be earned by those who have learned to respect.
When you want to offer advice to a person about a flaw or a shortcoming in his or her character, it's best to do it the way porcupines make love. Very, very carefully. I'm Dr. James Dobson with Focus on the Family. You know, it's often difficult to open the eyes of friends or relatives to their own blind spots. It's even more risky to discuss a mistake in the way parenting responsibilities are being handled. You're liable to get your ears pinned back, even when your motives are honorable and you have the other person's best interest at heart. Let me offer a suggestion that may be helpful in handling this very delicate assignment.